devil's desire to keep Christians poor is a strategic tactic to weaken their faith, limit their impact, and undermine their ability to fulfill God's plan for their lives. Poverty and financial struggles can be a significant source of stress, anxiety, and doubt, causing individuals to question their faith and feel disconnected from God. By keeping Christians in a state of financial bondage, the devil aims to distract them from their spiritual purpose and hinder their ability to live a life that honors God. One of the primary reasons the devil wants to keep Christians poor is to prevent them from being a blessing to others. When Christians have the financial resources to give generously, they can make a significant impact in their communities and around the world. They can support missionaries, feed the hungry, clothe the naked, and provide shelter for the homeless. By keeping them poor, the devil limits their ability to demonstrate God's love and care for others, thereby reducing their influence and credibility as ambassadors of Christ. Another reason the devil seeks to keep Christians poor is to undermine their faith and trust in God's provision. When Christians face financial difficulties, they may begin to doubt God's promise to provide for their needs. They may feel that God has abandoned them or is not concerned about their well-being. This can lead to a crisis of faith, causing them to question their relationship with God and their understanding of His character. By fostering an atmosphere of financial insecurity, the devil aims to erode their confidence in God's goodness and faithfulness. Furthermore, the devil knows that poverty can lead to a range of negative emotions, including anxiety, fear, and despair. These emotions can be overwhelming, causing Christians to feel hopeless and helpless. When they are preoccupied with their financial struggles, they may become isolated and withdrawn, struggling to maintain healthy relationships with others. By keeping them in a state of financial turmoil, the devil seeks to destroy their mental and emotional well-being, making it difficult for them to experience the peace and joy that God intends for them. In addition, the devil recognizes that financial freedom is essential for Christians to fulfill their calling and purpose. When they are burdened with debt and financial obligations, they may feel trapped and unable to pursue their passions and dreams. They may be forced to settle for a life that is less than what God intended, simply because they lack the financial resources to pursue their goals. By limiting their financial options, the devil aims to restrict their ability to make a meaningful impact in the world and to live a life that reflects their values and priorities. It is essential for Christians to understand that the devil's desire to keep them poor is not just about money, it is about their spiritual well-being and their ability to fulfill their purpose. By recognizing the devil's tactics and strategies, they can take steps to break free from financial bondage and live a life that is characterized by financial freedom and generosity. This requires a deep understanding of God's plan for their finances and a commitment to managing their resources in a way that honors Him. Ultimately, the devil's desire to keep Christians poor is a manifestation of his hatred for God and His people. By seeking to limit their financial resources and undermine their faith, the devil aims to destroy their witness and prevent them from making a positive impact in the world. However, Christians can overcome the devil's tactics by trusting in God's provision, managing their finances wisely, and living a life of generosity and service to others. By doing so, they can experience financial freedom, peace, and joy, and fulfill their purpose as ambassadors of Christ in a world that desperately needs His love and care.